Hi everyone, Michael Barbieri here for MB Food Ent. Today is pretty special. We're at a new establishment on Fifth Avenue called Noflex. Noflex is known as New York's first art media lounge. It's a restaurant, a bar, it's got a very clubby feel to it. They have DJs every night and great music and apparently great food and great cocktails. We're going to get into that later. But before we do, take a look. You can see it lives up to the art part of its name. All these colorful posters on the wall. The tables are lit from inside, which is pretty cool. Up there behind me, you can see there are tables. It looks very VIP, a little balcony up there. And if you follow me around this way, back there behind the bar, that is a 72-foot LED screen showing vistas of what I think is the greatest city in the world, New York. So what I'm really looking forward to, though, we're going to try the cocktails. We'll get into that in a moment. And we're going to try some of the food. The chef here is Luke Yoon. Luke Yoon was the chef, the sous chef for Masa, a restaurant that earned 3 Michelin stars. So obviously Chef Yoon knows what he's doing if they got those stars. So join us in just a little bit, and we're going to try some of the drinks, we're going to try some of the food, and as always, it's going to be delicious. We have our cocktails. We've tried 2. This one is called the Plummy. It's made with plum, soju, and tonic. So I'm going to give it a try. That's really nice. It's sweeter than I expected, but the plum is really, really nice. It has a real freshness to it, and it's not really alcohol forward. It's what a friend of mine would have called a whoopsie boo boo drink, where you end up drinking too many of them because they don't taste like alcohol, and then whoopsie boo boo, you're on the floor. This next cocktail looks pretty amazing. It's the tiramisu soju martini. It's got cream cheese, espresso, soju, and cacao. It looks like a dessert, actually. It's got little biscotti in them, and yeah, I'm going to give that a try. It looks fantastic. Oh. Mm. Wow. That's insane. That is absolutely insanely good. It is like a dessert. It's chocolatey, it's creamy, it has just a little kick of espresso, a little caffeine, but oh, it's so nice. And the cream cheese actually gives it a creaminess and a tang that is sort of unexpected, but it is really, really good. And I'm actually going to try one of the biscotti. That's dangerous. That is so good. We have received some of our food. First up, oysters. You know we love our oysters. These are fresh local oysters, and they have a whiskey vinaigrette. And I've never tried whiskey vinaigrette, so I'm going to see what that's like, mister. That's fantastic. That's so good. Really, really fresh. And the whiskey vinaigrette has like a sweetness to it, but I've never experienced in like a vinaigrette or a mignonette. That's really, really good. That's definitely worth trying. So now I'm going to try the cigar rolls. These are shrimp and steak cigar rolls, and they come with a truffle aioli. So I love it. I love how they make it look like actual cigars. That's hilarious. I know I say this a lot, but wow. Mm. Oh my God. That is spectacular. That is so good. Flavorful, got a little bit of heat to it, and the truffle really comes through and really complements the flavors of the steak and the shrimp, and that's great. That's really, really great. But if you take a look, see how it looks like a little cigar. I think that's so cute. So not only is it cute, it's also really, really, really yummy. We've ordered another dish. This is the perilla cream pasta. It's got a couple of different kinds of mushrooms in the pasta, of course, a perilla cream sauce, and chives. And it smells fantastic. So I'm going to get a little bit of everything in there. Try. That's excellent. It's really cheesy and creamy. The mushrooms are really coming through. Like it's got a great that umami, that mushroom flavor. That's fantastic. And in a weird way, it reminds me of like Italy by way of Korea. But if that's what it is, it's a great combination. So this is also really fantastic. And of course, we had to try dessert. They have some really, really amazing looking desserts here. But I ordered the Kyoto green tea mousse cake. Looks beautiful and light. You can see it says Noflex right there on the little piece of chocolate. So I'm going to give this a try. That's wonderful. It's very light. The mousse is really light, creamy, just a little bit of the tea flavor coming through. And it's not overpoweringly sweet, which is exactly the kind of dessert that I love, that I really appreciate. Um, that's actually fantastic. Very light way to end a meal. So again, so far, everything we've tried has been just wonderful and really successful. Really, really, really good. So that was Noflex. This place is pretty spectacular. I love the vibe here. I love right now when it's kind of quiet and there's not a lot of people around. I like the vibe. It just feels like a lot of fun. Now, during the weekends and later at night when they have the DJs and when the crowd skews a little younger, I'm sure the vibe changes quite a bit. But come here, sample the food, sample the cocktails. I really, really like this place. I'm rather obsessed, and I've only been here the once. So, from MB Food Ent, thanks a lot for joining us. Come and see us again, and remember, it's going to be delicious.